My perspective on schools cutting art and music programs, growing up within a public school system that has music programs, you definitely saw having access to instruments, having people from minority communities allowed to play instruments. But when you cut those programs, suddenly access to live instrumentation became something that was only associated with wealth. So more and more we're starting to see children growing up in the inner cities not having access to musical instruments and then therefore playing less musical instruments. With my band in itself, you know, we come from a very musical town, and I almost feel like having a black band is almost an endangered species at this point because we don't really have access to play instruments because of the cost. I think it was a travesty to cut those programs in public schools. Technology is very important to me. Technology has allowed me to do so much more than I've ever imagined I could do. It took me from working predominantly within my basement to working anywhere around the world at any time. You know, any X amount of hours in travel en route to a show is now turned into a studio session. The ability to receive inquiries about interviews, future shows, collaborations, while en route to doing more business has been very, very important and lucrative for me, and I would never turn my back on it. I'm very pro-technology. And I'm a minimalist at heart as well, so technology has allowed me to strip down a lot of the equipment that I used to have or be dependent on and just move lightly.
He kind of stood still, you know what I mean? And I was getting ready to pop in the next beat. He was like, nah. And then something was going and something was clicking for him.
There was a track that I think that maybe Nas had gotten from No ID or something that actually Kanye had done. So he's like, actually, I'm on this album of yours. I did this track actually as a ghost producer.
We realized, yo, we could actually work together. Because if I do something, he'll know why I did that. He won't question it like, are you sure?
Back then, people didn't know how to make this shit. Like, they didn't know how to make this music. I had to really fight to learn how to do it through like 4 tracks or like 2 tape decks and 1 turntable, like, and actually figure it out. You couldn't go online and figure it out.